Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Traps Oceanics. In this video, we are going to cover some important current affair for this week. So let's get started with the important current affair that the government has presently improved the long pending budget on the deep ocean mission. Now, this deep ocean mission is going to deal with the blue economy. Okay, now why the Indian government has been focusing on this blue economy? Because as we all know that there are the various minerals or the various flora and fauna present inside the ocean. Now, as per the data, we can see the large region of the ocean, almost about the 95% of the area of the ocean floor, is been unexplored. इसे अभी तक explore नहीं किया गया है. So as per this deep ocean mission, the government is going to make submersible vehicle which can go up to a depth of 6,000 meters. Now, when these vehicles or when these tools have been put down to the 6,000 meters, the pressure on these machines will get increased. The government need to establish such kind of tools and machines or the vehicles which can face the face the pressure inside the ocean. Now, earlier estimated budget which was passed for this mission was around 4,077 crore rupees, but in the recent news we have seen the government have passed the budget of almost about 8,000 crore rupees for this mission. Now this mission will be looked after by the Ministry of Earth Sciences, which has been headed by Dr. Harshvardhan. Now, in this deep ocean mission, the government is focusing on six major aspects. Okay, so we'll try and understand that what are these six major aspects of the Indian government under this deep ocean mission. So, the very first one, as we can see, that the government will be making the manned submersible mission, which can carry at least three people up to the depth of 6,000 meters for doing the mining. Now, when they will go deep inside the ocean at 6,000 meters, they will be carrying certain scientific sensors and tools for the mining at the ocean floor. Now, they have been mostly focusing for the mining of polymetallic nodules. Now, these polymetallic nodules are also known as the manganese nodules. Now, it contains iron, manganese, nickel, cobalt. So, as you can see this picture over here, that how does this polymetallic nodules see inside the ocean? Now, these polymetallic nodules will be helping in the development of your electronic industry. ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंडस्ट्री को डेवलप करने में हेल्प करेंगे. Similarly, the second most important component that the government has been focusing is the ocean climate change advisory services. Now, under this ocean change climatic services, the government has been focusing on the various climatic change and how to tackle this climatic change in the near future. So they are going to develop such kind of machine which can do the proper prediction of the climate. Now, why this government is focusing on it? For example, in the recent years we have observed that both the side of the Indian coastal areas, whether it's the western region or whether it's the eastern region, the India has been facing extreme cyclonic conditions. Now this due to extreme cyclonic conditions, we are seeing the huge destruction of human life and property. So if we develop such kind of technology or the machines, we will be able to predict the climatic conditions, and based on those predictions we'll be able to take some important precaution to save the population settled nearby the oceans. Second, the third important component that the government is focusing on the deep sea flora and fauna. Now under this deep sea flora and fauna, the government is not just focusing that what kind of flora and fauna have been present, how old they are, but at the same time, with the help of this deep sea flora and fauna, the government is also will be focusing that how this deep sea flora and fauna will be used for the medicinal purpose. इसे medicinal purpose के लिए कैसे use किया जाएगा? At the same time, then focusing that how they will be used for the used by the food processing industries. Okay, because again these are the something regions where the government have not explored till yet. Okay, so we have seen these three components. Apart from these three components, we focus on the fourth component. Now the fourth component what the government have focused under this mission is the identifying the potential of hydrothermal minerals. Now hydrothermal minerals will be mostly found nearby the earth crust, that is along the mid oceanic ridges. Now when we are talking about the mid oceanic ridges, that means hydrothermal minerals can be found in the area where you can see the volcanic eruptions have been occur. Okay, now what are these hydrothermal minerals? Now, how do the hydrothermal minerals are actually the metallic minerals which have been formed because of the volcanic eruption inside the deep ocean. So, as you can see this picture, okay, in this picture you can see I have shown over here the volcanic rocks. So wherever the volcanoes have been occur in the deep ocean, hydrothermal minerals will be mined from that area, and these hydrothermal minerals will be helping in the development of मॉडर्न इंडस्ट्री, ये मॉडर्न इंडस्ट्री के डेवलपमेंट में काफी हेल्प करेंगे. नाउ अनदर कंपोनेंट दैट द गवर्नमेंट इज फोकसिंग इज द OTEC, that is the Ocean Thermal Energy Conservation. Now, under this Ocean Thermal Energy Conservation, the government has been trying to generate, the government will be using this to generate electricity. This will be helping the generation of electricity, as well as OTC will always also have powered the desalination plants. Now, what are these desalination plants? Desalination plants are helping us to convert the saline water. They are helping us to convert the saline water into the water which is fit for human consumption, which is fit for human consumption. Now, why the government is focusing on this? Because in the recent years we have seen that when we talk about the some regions of our country, they have been facing certain water crisis. So if we are able to convert the saline water into the water which has been fit for the human consumption, which we will be able to overcome the water crisis in the various parts of the country. And the sixth and the last important component that the government had focused under this plan is the is to groom in the experts field of ocean biology and engineering. Now, when these areas will be explored, when this research will be done, we require certain tools and machines. So this will help in the development of various industrial applications and products. Now, because of this, it will also help in the development of new startups. Okay, this will also help in the development of new startups, or we can say the on-site business incubator. That means it will be helping in the a startup of new entrepreneurs. ये न्यू एंटरप्रेन्योर्स डेवलप करने में या ग्रो करने में हेल्प करेंगे. Okay, now next we will see certain backgrounds of this particular mission. Now, when we talk about the background of this mission, in 2019 the government have approved the plan of almost about 8,000 crore rupees, which has been passed in the recent budget. Now, it is to be estimated that if the government is able to recover at least 10% of the minerals, it would be able to fulfill the energy requirement of the government or of the India for at least next coming 100 years. Okay, now whatever the minerals or of the objective we have discussed regarding this mission, where the India will be doing the mining कहाँ किया जाएगा, right? So the mining will be done in the Central Indian Ocean Basin. Now, under the Central Indian Ocean Basin, the government of India have been allocated the region of 75,000 square kilometer by ISA, that is the International Seabed Authority. Now, International Seabed Authority is the department under the UN which regulate the mining or the overall mineral processing things under the ocean flow. Okay, so when we exploit the polymetallic nodules, we will be able to get the minerals such as iron, manganese, nickels and cobalt, which will be helping in the development of various industries. One more thing I have forget to add over here. Now, when we talk about the field of ocean biology over here, if you see the field of ocean biology, the field of ocean biology will be also helping in the development of marine life, and other development in terms of organisms of the sea basically. So this can be added over there. Now, coming to the impact of deep sea mining, now we have seen that such kind of mining activities will be carried by the government of India, but at the same time there are certain other countries also who have been involved in the deep sea mining. Now, in this deep sea mining, we'll see that what kind of impact it can have on the flora and fauna. For example, very simple, the mining which we do on the surface of the earth, like mining of coal or mining of iron and other minerals, so it led to the land degradation. In the similar way, when we do the mining in the ocean bodies or in the under the deep sea, it will impact the marine species, which will be impact on their mortality and the behavior changes. the waste which will get generated, they will be mostly the heavy metals and sediments. Now due to these sediments, it will disrupt the process of photosynthesis, and due to this it can also impact the primary production of the organisms in the ocean body. Okay. Now during this mission, highlights and the machines will be used, so this will create the noise pollution as well as the light pollution, which will impact the ecosystem, because this ecosystem is mostly adapted towards the dark and silent condition. So in that concern, this will impact the living conditions. Now this deep sea mining will also impact on the loss of geocultural heritage and fossil fuels, and the genetic stocks which have been present inside the ocean, which is essential for the pharmaceutical application, which will be also get impacted. Okay, so we'll just see through the map. See over here. Now this is India. This is India. So India have the legal authority near its oceanic boundary. So when we talk about the India's oceanic boundary, India have the oceanic boundary of 7,516.6 kilometers of oceanic boundary. And also apart from them, India is also having some kind of authority to the certain offshore minings and all. But at the same time, when we talk about the Indian Ocean, it comes beyond the exclusive economic zone. Now exclusive economic zone, that means India do not have the legal right to mine on the Indian Ocean, but this legal right is been provided to the India by the ISA, that is the International Seabed Authority. Okay, now in this Indian Ocean, the India have been allocated the 75,000 square kilometer of area for doing the mining. Okay, so if we talk about the projection of this Indian Ocean, it is coming beyond the exclusive economic zone. So how the mining will be done? As I have shown one picture over here, as you can see, the seafloor production system. We have this support vessel. We have the support vessel. Now support vessel has been connected with the lifting system over here. Now as you can see, certain tools like seafloor production tools over here. Now they will be doing the surveying. These machines will be doing the surveying. This machine will be also collecting the samples, and through this surveying and collection of the samples, we will be able to come across the quality of the minerals, the quantity of the minerals, and accordingly the government will be focusing on the exploitation of these resources. But apart from this, the government will be also focusing on the sustainable development. Now what do you understand by this sustainable development? See, it's very obvious that India, including many other countries, have been involved in the deep sea mining, but also focusing on the sustainable development goal is very, very important, because if we use the resources indiscriminately, it will impact on the nature. It will get exhausted very fast, as we are seeing the problem with the fossil fuels. The same problem we can face with the marine minerals or the marine products. Okay, so while doing the mining in the ocean, the government will be also focusing on the sustainable development. Okay, so this was all about your deep ocean mission. The second